Uh-huh. Hey, your father's going into a meeting down there. If you're gonna go down and eat something, tell her you'll call her back. Okay. What a mess. You don't realize how many things you have to like, how many plates you're spinning to go live the way that I go live until you have to quickly boot everything back up and try to get it working again. I was like, okay, now this is working. That's okay. We're good. Everything that I wanted to be live is live. Goodness gracious. Oh no. Did we lose like our contract stuff? Let's find out. I have a feeling. Have to go to sleep now. Sounds good, Jackal. Did I 30k? No, all of our power just completely cut. So we had a brownout. We just all the power in the house just, you know, went down for like no reason. So, how annoying. We need a 4th platform. Technically, I'm live on 5. I need ups for my PC. I mean, I do, but maybe I stick an ups on my throne list. Live on Twitch, Kick, YouTube Shorts. So I just count that as one. TikTok, and technically X, but that's just to like get people to come to the other ones. Just like let you know I'm live. Okay, missions. Do we have missions? Oh, hallelujah. They're still there. Okay. Oh my. Matt's like, what if the sound that you were hearing wasn't in the game at all and it was just like weird electricity buzzing? I was like, honestly, that kind of explains why it kind of hurt my head a little bit. But that's weird. Oh, look, a server error. What? Goodness. I love this game. For those of you that stayed, thank you. We have technology. Ramble, thank you for the follow. And Jeff, thanks for starting that raffle. Those of you that stayed have a better chance of getting some extra points for tickets. So, good call. You thought your TikTok froze up? No, my internet, or not my internet, my power like randomly went out for literally no reason. Other than the fact that I live in Texas. So there's that. Oh, man. All right, let's switch this back over here. And we're stuck in a server error on top of it. Love Texas women. Okay. Texas has bad internet? No. Our power grid sucks. Have you guys not heard of the great freeze of like, what was it? 2020? Was it 2020 or 2021? No, it wasn't 2020. It had to have been 2021. Texas infrastructure is in shambles. Yeah, the power grid in particular. I don't know. We've talked about getting solar, but I mean, everything still relies at some point on like Texas power, which is stupid. Texas has its own grid, which is crazy, but they keep adding more solar, which is cool. Yeah. So they're trying to do more renewable resources. But I don't know. The Great Freeze that was the time. Server error? I know. I came back. I'm surprised. Like, I never get this where like I can look around, but they privatized the grid and has allowed corps to get away with a lot of subpar stuff. We have a Jenny, but it's not like we keep it like ready to go. Shit. Did I load up all the cargo? I didn't, right? I still had some. It's probably in storage. Have you been doing the quartz run? I don't even know what that is. Oh. All right. Entity, thank you for that follow. Thank you guys for sticking around despite us going down. I'm much appreciated. I know that it's really annoying when things like freeze up or whatever. I promise I won't. Like, I'll at least say something in chat to let you guys know, like, hey, I can't come back up. At least we're not having issues or like my stream intermittently drops anymore. Matt was just saying, so we do need to get a new router, right? Because we're borrowing Jeff's right now. But I was like, yeah, but call Google first and let them know their router is trash. Mama can't stream with their router because it drops. 45 Stanton Pyro Gateway buy sell quartz. Oh, I'm not doing commodity training. I'm doing rep grinds right now. If I wasn't doing rep grinds, then I'd probably be doing whatever is probably the most efficient for the money. Do you have an Ironclad Assault as well? I do not. My husband does. He has a loaner for the Kraken. Okay, this is this aluminum. Hit over. There we go. I'm jealous that we have the Kraken. Yeah, he bought it when he worked at CIG for like a year. The only reason he left, or one of the reasons he left, was they were getting ready to mandate that everybody had to move to Manchester, and we were not going to do that, or at least like people in his position or like his position. We would have had to move to the UK. He's like, I'm not going to do that, so he looked for other employment. So he didn't pay full Kraken price for the Kraken. Exclamation mark enter entity. Either enter or ticket to get your first ticket. I don't blame him either. I was like, dude, that sucks, but we'll live. Wish my wife would play Star Citizen with me, but she dated a vanilla WoW player back in the day. And has such a hatred for video games. Yeah, I get that. I can understand that. I started WoW at the end of vanilla. CIG not have their Austin office? They do, Stacks. They still have their Austin office. They still have a team out of there, but a lot of it is like community management. There's some devs, like things like that. QA, I think they still have some there, but like he was in like project management, like the PMO like office or whatever realm. So as such, because of like what his position entails, he would have had to move. They asked his boss to move. Like he left before they officially asked everybody or told everybody, if you want to keep your job, you got to move. His direct boss was told move or leave, was whatever. So he's like, I just moved here from the LA office. I bought a house here, moved my family. I'm not doing it again. So it was one of those situations. Seiji is not in Austin either. It's a bee cave. That's true. It's not Austin proper. It's bee cave. So it's outskirts of Austin. But I mean, closest is Austin. Everybody knows Austin. Nobody knows what the heck bee cave is this. So. All right. Let's do Seraphim drop first, I think. All right. Make sure I've got the game selected. Let's not be the reason the stream goes down. We'll leave that to my power and my internet and not to user error. I do that enough. But hello, Fire Cereal. How you doing? Fix my posture. Like, there we go. Try to get my back propped up properly. Here we go. I keep rolling. I can't be close enough. I think I have like indents in my little thing, so it keeps rolling me back. It wouldn't be as much of a problem if I had my sticks mounted, but I don't. Hydrate, thank you, Ram. It's not the real fire seal without ensign voice. We don't have any ensign voice here. No ensign. Why not legend voice? Billy Bob! I don't want to die. But I don't know what that's about. Spooner's channel. I know. I hang out in there. I know the wars that ensue for that legendary spot. The missile lock sound is evil. It really is. I need to do the self-destruct one. I don't know. I gotta think of some more. It's more around the voice that he used in the last few days for the ensign spot. Oh. Yeah, I haven't gotten to watch him in the last couple days. Yesterday I had a hair appointment. I got hairs cut and I got it redone. And then I think the day before I was streaming, because I tried to stream earlier on the days the kids have swim, but they're almost done with swim, so we'll see. It was an anime Valley Girl. Oh my gosh. Ha! I'm gonna have to go back and watch. I love it. Then are people trying to get other people to get to be the legend so that they could just stay the ensign? Mm-hmm. What's up, Billy Bob? Oh no, fire seal. I can't. Did somebody clip it? I'll have to go look. Moisten that voice. The ideas that man comes up with, I have no idea. Or is it your guys' fault? It's all your guys' fault. Somebody in chat, I'm sure, gave him the idea and he was like, yeah, let's try that. They're talking about, so if you don't know Citizen Spooner, he's another member of the community. Great guy. Do recommend his streams. But he's got a function in his channel where the top 2 supporters get legend and ensign, and they have some perks that go along with those. In such, they can also use text to speech, so they can do a text to speech message, and it says it obviously on stream. So he changed the voice, I guess, the last couple days just to like a really whatever, like a Valley Girl type thing. Bad habits, space beardy. Did I say that right? Welcome. Thanks for the follows. Hey, what's up, Realm? Did it more so he would remove it. Good. Let me show you all the ways that people will break this so that you have reason to not use this. Space Bear, you got it. I will do my best. For a second, my brain read that as space bar, which I'm sure you've gotten a lot. But I don't have my glasses on. My readers, my old lady glasses. My bifocals. My normal vision is for my astigmatism. The bottom is for my reading. They transition in the sun. They got that blue light filtering. I hope that this cargo isn't bugged because we lost power. Mixing your username with English and Afrikaans. Nice. That's cool. It's unique. Space Bear for sure. Don't do your mistake. Touch the external terminal before you load cargo. Don't do that. Hauling? Hell yeah. My favorite. Alright. Which one do we think it's gonna be? Aha! Close. Lost 1,500 SC of construction material out of a reclaimer yesterday. Ugh. I just refuse to use the external freight elevators right now. Not while they're broken. Like, the amount of times that my ship is despawned in one night, mind you. Cargo not coming up or down or whatever. I'm just like, I'm over it. I'd rather just get instance hangers every time. That's my fix for now. I gotta tickle it first, but I don't want to. Because if my ship despawns, then there's no point. You also fly the Raylan, your drug smuggler, and you just lost 2 mil of contraband and pyro with your Raylan. Oh my. They're broken from when they've been introduced. I don't know. They've been... That depends. I mean, any sort of external cargo elevator right now is kind of hit or miss. All right. Mama's landing. We are at Seraphim. Let's see. Where's my cargo thingy? All right. So we need... I'm just going to get out. Lesson learned, don't smuggle drugs without protection. Oh, yeah, definitely not. Oh, you were pirated. Ha. Oh, that sucks. I love when, like, no offense to you, and I hate that for you, but I love when pirating actually is done in a true pirate way. Like, hey, I dealt with you and took your cargo, as opposed to just like, I needlessly killed you for no reason. Like, that's not pirating. Pirating is like, I wanted what you had, and so I commandeered it. Like, I don't even get mad at that. Like, it's like, okay, you know what? You earned it. Good job, dude. As opposed to like, oh, you've pulled me out of Quantum or whatever. I'm in a cargo ship doing like very like nothing worth anything on my ship. I'm far from the nearest place that you could sell stolen cargo, but you pulled me out of Quantum to just shoot me and kill me. No, that's not pirating. But the game lets you do it, so why not? Okay, Seraphim, we need 6 of these and the 4 SCU box. So we need 1, 4. What's up, Murph? How you doing? You pirate too, you win, you lose some. See, it's all about perspective. Are you doing a solo drug run this time of the day? Yeah. Is there ever a good time to do it? Okay, so 4s, and then we need 6. 16s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Late at night, early morning, during the week. If you're gonna go solo, that tracks. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. You live in Africa, so 9 a.m. your time is best. Then USA is sleeping and China is going to bed. That's cool. Okay. Oh, I have an 8. I'm sorry, not a 4. Hang on. Let me fix it. Let me fix that. I misread my notes. Okay, where are the 8s? I think the 8s are right here. Grab this one. All right. Check. Good. Let's go. Yes, I live in the US. All right, that one's done. On to Zabagini. Yeah. Dude, like, even if you don't do a light from there, like, do some under lighting on this. Like, there's so much cool atmospheric lighting in the ship, but the elevator doesn't have that. Like, you could easily just do, like, a drop low. What's up, Dead Reckon? How you doing? I'm stuck. Okay. We're good. Space Bear. Jason Giles, thank you for that follow. I heard the thing and normally it populates, but anything from YouTube has a delay. And so I had to actually like read it on the screen. I was like, Space Bear. I was like, no, I already welcomed Space Bear. Okay. Let me out. Okay. Next is by Genie. The headlights on the ship is very good. On this ship, headlights are good. I wish we had lamp though. Stop putting in new ships without lamp. It's a feature. Love the Gadak ships. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's do... Deliver... Nope, not that one. This one. Hello? Hello? We're gonna be like that. I get it eventually. Just spam it. Not like part of the whole thing. Spam it, it'll work. Gotta move my... I'm getting really sick of having my flight sticks on my desk. I keep having to move everything. If I showed you how little room I had when I had my flight sticks in place. Space Bear? Thank you for that sub. And not even just the... Let's see. Not even just for like now. You love it so much you decided to subscribe for 6 months? Thank you. Let's see where you are in the sky really quick. You spawned right over there. It will move every stream, by the way. And they also, if you guys didn't know, the galaxy is alive, and so it does actually like move over time. If you ever like time lapse, it's really funny when I scrub through my VODs and I'm like scrubbing through like a Be Right Back scene, and it'll be at like everybody will be in one spot. You notice it the most with like the big stars, but like everybody will be in one spot, and by the end of the Be Right Back, you're actually somewhere completely different. It's actually really fun. Thurston needs more girls playing the games to support you. Oh, thank you. I love this game. I'm not addicted at all. Oh, I asked ChatGPT to fix something for me ages ago. Let's see. Likely one of these blocked it. Still set to false. First manually reset. Oh, yeah, that's too much for me to do in one go. I thought it was just like a quick fix. We're around. There's several of us. There's several of us. The ones I can think of off the top of my head. Trin, do you stream? I forget. So RC, Expat, myself, Ginger Bomb. There's a couple other ones. I don't remember their names. Smashly. Yeah, Smashly sometimes does. Granny. I haven't caught Granny before. I need to... What's Granny's Twitch name? So I can just go follow her now. How goes the hauling? The hauling goes. We dropped, like all of our power went out for like 10 seconds. Granny Q. She's from Albuquerque? Is that what that is? Yeah, expat. RC the Vixen. Let me pull up. I'd laugh if I'm already following Granny. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I have watched her though. Okay. Oh yeah, Gabby's. I only ever catch Gabby's like 24/7 thing, or like replay. So I don't watch. I wish there was like a separate, I don't know, category for people who want to do 24/7 VODs. I get why they're in it, why it's in Star Citizen, because it's only Star Citizen, but I don't know. It drives me nuts sometimes to find like legitimate people who are online. Oh yeah, Devin Aubrey. You by the end of summer, if you could finish getting yourself together. Real girls, not the funny ones, if that makes sense. Long live the Empire. You've literally never seen her live. You usually walk into it, then immediately leave. Oh, Gabby's? Yeah, I don't think I've ever caught a true Gabby stream. I get it, because people will still watch it, and it's still potentially income for her. So. Speaking of lovely lady streamers, RC the Vixen. Hello. It's just as riveting as the non-live streams. Hi RC, how was your stream? What did you do, lady? Highly recommend checking out RC the Vixen, especially if you like industrial gameplay. She's a fellow lady of industry. Worked on art for Alien Week contest. Ooh, and tried to do some pyro hauling. Lady, when I tell you I'm trying to like redo my emotes, I'm using ChatGPT for like inspiration. I was like, if I adapted this idea for like my existing emotes, and it also helps me keep away from like, because all my emotes they look a lot more like Moogles, right? Because they are Moogles, let's be real. Making it something that's reminiscent of that, but not quite the same thing. Let me show you here in a second. The idea I'm going with, but or I might be taking, but my like drawing skills are so like I'm so rusty because I've done graphic design for so long. Let me show you. I can't show you like my sketches yet, but I could show you at least what ChatGPT helped me come up with. Make playing the game by you be cool. I mean, for sure. But like people like emotes. I use the emotes in other channels. So really, it's as much for me as it is for everybody else. Kiddos are doing WWE though. Ooh. Do you guys watch a lot of wrestling? We like wrestling in this house, but we're AEW friends. We like WWE. That's fine. Ooh, what were you doing for your content? Let me see. Is that a Furby trend? Ooh, what? Okay. Ooh. Okay. I see the sketch. I love it. Oh, they're just hassling one another. What? You know what a Furby is, Billy. Come on. You don't live under a rock. Oops, shit. Yes, babe. What's a Furby? You know what a Furby is. You know, it's those possessed little furball things with the crazy eyes and the beak and whatever. And they like wake up in the middle of the night. Emotes literally drive your subscription choices. Because they're possessed. Oh. Shut up. Go away. I don't need nightmare fuel, okay? So it was a protective Furby.
No, they have
Oh, okay. Go away. I don't want to think about it. Mogwai. Is it gremlin before it got water spilled on them? Yeah, that's actually not that far off. Cool Classic 90 Soy that used to talk to you and learn. And Matt's over here telling me that they talk to demons. I'm good. Voodoo dolls. Whoa! Yeah. Dude, I like hid mine under like all of my stuffies because it would wake up in the middle of the night. Because I couldn't figure out how to... Oh, I decoupled. That's what happened. You have a collection of them in your office? Do they just go off randomly, Trin? What?
Oh, my friend, and then like start talking.
Oh, they don't have any batteries. See, that's the safest way. Oh yeah, it does. Do you have one of the long ones? The cursed ones? Alright, let me park so I can bring up the chat GPT sketches really quick. They need a lot of cleanup, but at least it's the start. Oh, please don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. Oh. Daughter's heavy into the Labubu's. I can't with the Labubu's. I refuse. He can't send pictures because Evo is NDA. Matt does not work for CIG. Okay. Where is it? This. Nope, that doesn't work. Hang on. Where are you? Here. Okay. All right, like this. So, still Moogle-esque. We've got definite Kupo energy here, okay? But space Moogles. But it gets away from copyright infringement because I don't see any, there's no wings. The palm is the star, which is really just a helmet accessory. And it's basically just a white cat in a spacesuit. So... like I was like, hey, what if all of my emotes look with this? So general idea, drawing it out either myself or whatever, trying to figure it out, trying to get back in the practice of all that myself and seeing if I can manage it. But yeah. I don't know, what do you guys think? Would you use the Space Moogle emotes? I had to, oh, the salute one is like right here. Here's a little salute. I was also looking at, y'all, so many renditions. Potentially me. And now I have to change the hair color again because that doesn't match. It doesn't match. I think we went a little too blonde. We are looking at ship inside, I think. Yeah, sorry. Hang on, let me fix that. Let me fix that for the vertical people. There we go. So there's that. Here we go. That one is honestly better. I will still have some Rahhz ones, I think, mixed in. So we'll have some that are like this, and then some that are also like the Space Moogles. More generic. But yeah, and then here's the Space Moogles again. And if can I zoom in? I cannot. Can. Sort of. Oh, I broke it. But yeah, like, I mean, AI is not going to get everything right? Like, I don't know what the hell is happening here. He's also missing an arm. Like, it's not perfect. But at least it gets me a start of like what expressions can look like and, you know, other little ideas. Like I was like, oh, I never really even thought to do like this one. I asked if I could do like a hydrate, what that looks like. But I don't know. I might keep playing with like different ideas and trying to push some of them. So some of these are like based on like ones that we already have, right? Like cry and like blush or face palm, like love emote. And that's more this one, right? Our actually emote. So different ideas that, like, at least exactly rapid prototyping, kind of like thumbnail sketching, but you know, a little more complete, and then taking that idea and expanding upon it, fixing it up, whatever. Like, because it's like, well, do I really bother telling it, like trying to get it to actually delete like little things that I don't care about on here, like the placement of the stars in a weird spot, like, you know, things like that, where it's just like the amount of time it would take for me to get it to get like a production ready or whatever would just be way too long. I'd rather, and besides, it's like I'd rather just make something consistent. What about the Moogle with joysticks locked in? Ooh, that's a good idea. Hang on, I like that. Do a locked in emote. Locked in Moogle with joysticks. And I wanted one that was like in awe. So like there's this, because it was like, that was originally going to be like the bridge from like our current Moogle emotes to like the space stuff. But then I just got the idea to just make it all this, right? But like, that's what one of these was. Like this, like, whoa. I like the way it did the eyes. You're not going to be able to see that when it's like really tiny, but that's actually, I like the locked in idea. It's very applicable. But yeah, so that's the idea that I'm rolling with. So I'm getting, because looking at them, right, like the helmet and like backpack and all that stuff, like that's all stuff that's static. Everything that changes is typically like the expression, with the exception of some of the emotes, right? Like most of it, it's really just helmet here and all that, and just change the face inside. So I'm trying to at least get the base of like the helmet done, shaded, etc. Could do a panic one. Yeah, I have so many. I have like a full list, like more than what I have. And so Let's see. What do I have right now? Like, I'm trying to see how many spots I even have open right now. So we currently have, and the reason I'm also trying to learn how to do it myself is, number one, I have, so I have an iPad and I have Procreate. So I was like, okay, well, a lot of people use Procreate to do that thing. And I was like, well, if I learn how to do this myself, I can just create ones that I know will work to make animated emotes. And then I can make more animated emotes of, like, you know, the Moogle actually doing a salute and things like that. So I just have to learn how to do the thing. Upskilling. So I have 6 open slots for regular emotes right now on my tier 1. Tier 2 and 3, each of them has 5 total. So I might, I don't know. I got to figure out some good ones that would be like tier 2 and 3 that like feel exclusive and don't feel like, I don't know. There's tons of animated slots. I've got 23 total for tier 1, and I'm only using 7. And the rave one isn't even like great. And I want to redo the one. It's just like placeholder stuff. You do like the little paws on the feet, yeah. So it's kind of like the Moogle minions, because like the actual Moogles have like, they're a little bigger, right? They kind of all have like chibi like proportions, big head, tiny body, but like the minions are like take it to a whole nother level. So I wanted it to be more like a mix between the two, like almost minion like with like itty bitty paws, but I need them big enough so that they can also like point or whatever too. So we'll get there. We'll get there. But yeah, so that's where we're at. So I've been like working on it like a little bit overtime, a little bit here and there. I'll have to send RC the idea, because I don't know if she had to go, because I know she's got the littles that are rustling. You wish that CR's art direction was more cute in a lot of ways for his alien races. All alien races in this game tend to be on the ugly side. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, are the Xian cute or ugly? Aren't they like turtle-like? What's up, Indecent? I'm having a good stream. Okay, we need to go. We finished. Did we deliver? Did we deliver? I can't remember. I think we did. Where are we? Seraphim. Okay, we landed at Baijini. Okay, so we need to unload. I landed and then showed the thing. That's what happened. Okay. RC, did you see the direction? The thought process? That's a cute animated emote too. Look at that. So, are you saying that you're not turtly enough for the turtle club? You're not, sadly. You had to get up and handle the kiddos. I knew it. Hang on, I'll show you. I'll show you real quick. Pull back up. All right. That one. These guys. So using ChatGPT to kind of give me like, hey, what would this look like in this general direction? Whatnot, right? So reimagining like some of the ones that exist already. Like this, I think this is my yes emote. My heart emote, cry, you know, actually. Ideas and concepts. So I might, because obviously the helmet is pretty static in all of these. That's kind of just what I'm starting with, right? And in starting with that, I'm, you know, because like inside, the only thing that really changes for the most part is like the expression or arm placement, things like that. So starting with the things that don't change, making them as close to pretty as they can get. But if I'm like, this is too hard, I might enlist help. I wanted to see a salute emote and like a nom emote and hydrate, things like that. I don't even know what it decided to do here, because like some of these are ones I don't even have, right? Like I don't have this. I don't have a sleep emote. I don't think I even have this emote. So it's just doing crazy things. Need to have a polite, non-violent conversation with whoever approved the nerfs on fuel. It's hard like a pellet, and only having 0.8 SCU of quantum fuel. Oof. But, you know, in the mix, having some that also look like me. Granted, I'm gonna have to get the hair redone, or like ask it to make my hair different, because my hair is not brown no more. My hair is like, I'm practically like ash blonde with a mix of brown, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. So that's the direction. So I've been like slowly work on it a little bit each day. But yes. Did you mean for it to go that blonde, or is that an intermediate step before coloring it something else? So last several times that I've got it done, I've been like ash blonde. So like the bottom half of my hair is still very, like, we cut off a lot because it was like it was really long and it was getting really hard to manage, and so I needed it to be refreshed. But the bottom half, or like bottom, like this much, is like mostly blonde, except underneath is like mostly like my true color. I mean, now it's got so much blonde mixed in. So we've been doing more highlights, but a couple of years ago, so we were trying to go for like the blonde, like balayage thing, but she knows that I don't come in very often. So she put it like way up here on purpose. And I was totally okay with it, because when it grew out and by the time that it was like where I wanted it, I'd probably be back in. So I wound up being pretty much mostly blonde, like this color, like 2 years ago or something, and I loved it. And so the last time I went to see her, I was like, I kind of actually just like what we did. Can we just put more highlights and just like pretty much go ash blonde, because I liked the way it looked. And she went more with what my original idea was so she put less highlights in, so I had more of like, I still had like the balayage kind of look going on, where it was just mostly my brown with some blonde highlights and then mixed into like the blonde at the bottom. So when I went this time, we put in more blonde, and I think the next time I'll probably do either less blonde where it like grew out, or might add some low lights to add more dimension again. Not that I don't have dimension, like I've got plenty of like highlight going on. But I've done the crazy hair color thing. I went blue for years. I've done red, I've done purple, I've done a whole bunch of different colors, but accidentally stumbled upon like the ash blonde, and I was like, oh, I actually really like that. Since when did I think about going blonde? I don't know. But yeah. Been thinking about getting your hair lightened or add more highlights. Well, I don't know what you look like in person, so I can't advise one way or the other. But I say do what you want to do. I sure it'll be pretty. Why? I left my engines on. Okay. Where are we? By Genie. Okay, we needed these aluminums. Okay, we need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need 1 8. A 4. And a 1. I don't want to get that one lost. Pete, what's up, Pete? How you doing? What else do I need? Tungsten. Cargo Queen. One of. I'll take it. Space Truck Mom. On duty. Lo-Fi Master over there. I need to get my sticks mounted. So I feel like I couldn't even attempt to low fly with my sticks on my desk. Imagine a tractor beam where you click 2 places and it creates a tether that drags the box to the location. How weird. I feel like that is a thing that should totally exist in this game. It doesn't work as well on the Raylan though. Tungsten up here. I need 6 of those. And a 2. Is that a 2? There's a 2. Arrow's amazing for low flying with. So I heard. I don't know if I... Oh, I do have an arrow. Okay, I need 6. Go to this side. I want to be able to stick boxes together and move them as one. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything else will go to Everest. Sort of like what you did a few years ago. You wanted your hair to be bubblegum pink. So you dyed it red and let it fade to where you wanted it. Yeah, I've done similar things. I've definitely, like, I've gone, when I went blue the last time, like, I straight up hit platinum first. All in the same session, of course. So she lightened me to basically platinum because I was going for like a vibrant blue. And then we dyed it blue on top of that. But it was just like, I took pictures of myself with that because I was like, I don't know, man. Like, this is kind of cool. I never thought that I'd be like a person that wanted my hair to be like a platinum. But there I was, seriously contemplating just telling her to stop and just tone it. But no, I finished it. I was like, no, stick with what I wanted to do. My day for blonde came later. Sometimes it feels good to run on vibes, for sure. For sure. Your thoughts about the Squadron 42 event? Think we'll get it in 2026? I think it's going to be next year. I think the game will drop next year. I feel like the event in October is just a hype event. All right. Am I in game? Yep. Okay. Meow. Okay. Fix my posture. Hope they don't drop it at the same time as GTA 6. I think that'd be a terrible idea. I think that'd be a terrible idea. If they dropped it at the same time. Don't make people choose. That goes poorly every time. But that's true. It won't release on PC, but still. Yeah, it's always delayed. It's always like console exclusive for time. Six years, console exclusive. Arcane. Where I still don't know where that alert comes from. Is that, oh, it's gotta be stream alerts? It's from my alerts, I guess. It's not supposed to show up on the screen. I don't have it set up for that. It's a cool emote though. Overlay. Oh no, it's not on Streamlabs, it's in Streamlabs. Like when did that functionality become like part of? Power-ups were enabled. How strange. Which I'm okay with that, but I like it's not set up properly for that, so it just gets cut off. So I'll fix it. I'll fix it so that it can be a thing that like power-ups will work with that. PC has no announced release date. Yeah, I believe that. I have bangs again? Dude, my bangs were so long. Like, it drove me nuts because they were like to here. And it's just like a chop. Instead of, like, now I'm like, I can put my hair back and I feel, I don't have my hair this long. I was so happy. I know it's so stupid. Raylan completely slaps as a hauler. Seen a lot more people digging the Raylan. You're more of an RSI enjoyer. That's fair. I was never really an alien ships person until the Raylan. Like I could take it or leave it for pretty much all of them. But interior of the Raylan and everything, I was like, oh, okay, I'm sold. Does the Raylan beat the raft now? I hate to say yes, but I mean price point wise, no. But functionality, the tractor beams are actually really good. Feel good to use. I actually prefer using the onboard tractor beams in this ship than like literally every other ship. It's like I'd rather get out and use an Atlas. Atlas doesn't really feel that good to use for the Raylin because of the way the cargo grids are. But I'll tell you what, the onboard tractor beams are awesome. Holby is good. I wish it had a larger hangar, for one. I wish it had a large hangar because you can't even load or unload one side without having to get cargo halfway through. And then you got to go to the other side of the hangar and load or unload the other one unless you just like move cargo around. It's kind of annoying. You'll probably never be able to afford the Raylin. You will in game. It will eventually be in game. New here, not new to Star Citizen, so alien or domestic. Like preference? I mean, in most cases, I prefer domestic. RSI, Drake are usually the go-tos for me. But Raylin is the first alien ship where I'm like, hell yeah. Gimme. Holby is a bit more inconvenient to load or unload, but it is way more maneuverable. That's true. Holby also, if you've got, like if you're hangar unloading or loading, it also feels good to also load or unload out in space. But if you have a second person, you can each unload one side. So it is like more efficient. I do still wish that it was a large hangar though, instead of a medium. Feels bad to have to send cargo down halfway through, especially with elevators in their current state. You haven't pledged for a Raylin for like 3 years. You would get the whole being game over a Raylin. That's fair. Do people honestly think that Star Citizen will ever reach launch status? We all subscribe to the hope. That's what that is. We all hope that someday this will actually finally hit 1.0. They have to at some point, right? Like, you'd think. Because the price of the Raylin is much lower. And it's just a better deal. Maybe beta by 2030. We all hope and enjoy as much of the journey as we can. Exactly. And honestly, at the end of the day, I have fun playing this game even in its current state. Most days, right? Like, I'm okay with it continuing to be alpha as long as they continue to develop it and listen to us and whatnot. You don't mind keeping Jared in a job, right? Got everything there. I think it's pretty sweet how we're going continuous development. Yeah. I mean, I wish they were a little more consistent. At least. But it's fine. They're doing better. Jared Huckabee is daddy. The pace of things is finally heating up. Yeah. They finally got their groove. I wonder who started that, babe. The devs finally finding their groove with planning and delivering on time. You said you wonder what you're talking about? It's fine if you want to be he doesn't want to take any credit for that. Okay. That was part of his job. Literally. I was like, that was his job. Get them to be efficient and develop a plan for them to do so and teach them how to plan and hold to it That was literally his full job. Think about it. When did we get pyro? That's the moment when the pace of things just exploded. And then there was the year of stability where they were bug squashing. Supposedly, but then we still got features, so. I thought I turned the radars off. Am I crazy? New PTU is out? Is it Evocati or Wave 1? Patch cycle before this one was pretty stable. This one has had some bad issues. Yeah, well they also were pushing 4.8 out despite there being a lot of issues just because of defense con. And I was like, just delay the event. Still Evo. Ah. Seems to be people shocked how quickly they went from 4.8 to 4.81 when they're wanting to launch 4.9. I wasn't surprised. I mean, they pretty much told us they were going to try to do like small patch drops. You've tried Hodis but never 2 sticks. Hostess it feels really good. I have the Omni throttle. So almost like a normal throttle, but being able to, so like your left stick by default for most people, right, is like your strafe, right? Instead of just your forward and back and whatever and your braking, which you still have that, but you've also got your strafing. And then if you twist, depending on your sticks, you're also strafe up and down. So feels really good. I'll see what people can do with the new HMG and super heavy armor. Yeah. I feel like once they go quasi-dynamic server meshing, it's all going to break again. Probably. Prefer Hostess for the freedom of movement. That makes sense. Kind of like flying a drone. I've never flown a drone myself, although hubby was really into drone flying. We might have to run in and grab some crews, fam. Or some double dogs or something. Oh. Where are you going? Oh yeah. Alright, hang on. Let me come to you. Okay. Do you think we'll be safe with Squadron 2 launching October 9th? I don't think they're gonna launch it at that time. I think we're gonna get Squadron 2 next year. I think it's just a hype, like a hype event, marketing event. I don't think it would be a good idea for them to release at that time. That also really suck. You invited a bunch of like the longtime content creators for the weekend that you launched the game, and then they miss the launch of the game. Like that seems like a terrible idea. Like they miss out on prime time to stream it because, or whatever, create content for it because they're at your marketing event. That just feels bad. I really hope they don't do that. Or you're saying the 19th, which is like the following week. It would be a welcome surprise if it does, but it's the IG. I mean, if they launch it the following week, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's going to. It'd be a terrible idea for them to launch it while everybody's there, because you just shot yourselves in the foot for a bunch of free like promotion and content by having everybody away from the launch. Like if they're like the absolute earliest that they would actually launch, yeah, is like the following week. But I don't think it'll be this year personally. I'd be very surprised. I think I got everything. Do a spot check. Want to know if you could reload your own ammo backpack with that super heavy armor, as it had some ammo boxes loaded in the bag? I think we're clear. I mean, they have all the excuse in the world to delay to next year, but it would be nice if you saw it this year regardless. I don't think it's really competing much with GTA 6. I mean, positive. The fudge wears. We lost some aluminum? Yeah? I like that shirt. Yeah, I lost the 16. I'm just gonna... Oh, well. I broke my elevator. I had my... somehow my tractor beam was out. Yeah, looks good. Do we have nice internet in the US? It depends. If you live like in most like denser cities, typically yes. But if you're like in rural areas, it's hit or miss, and like places in between. checking to see if it went anywhere. Okay, it did not. So, submit we go. All right. Let's go get some crews. Or food. There we go. Double dogs. I always scroll. Just stick the lobby button at the top. Stick it at the top. Because I'm going to be tempted to scroll every time. Stick it at the top. Stick my hanger like near the top. Don't make me scroll. All right. What kind of burrito should we get? Let's see. Citrus beef. Probably Friday, double dog day. You're in Pyro. And so it's fried rats on a stick. Oof. A toilet on the railing better have good pressure. Beef girl or veggie girl? It depends. Depends on what it is. You wanted it to have 3 seashells? The Zian 100% would use bidets. Okay, let's okay, well, we'll inspect it. We'll look at our burrito. Not the intention. Do I eat a nice steak? From time to time. What's up, Nix? How are you doing? Eat a couple burritos. All about what mood I'm in. Everyone's so messy. Oh, we have water here. I'd prefer water. Much more hydrating. Cruise is the only thing you take. Normally, that's what I take, but we get up from your first day of mid-year break. I'm doing great. Just running all the cargo. Where? Oh, it's... Oh, nice. Love you. CS1 for littering. I didn't litter. Thank you very much, Zilch. I didn't litter. I threw it in the bin. Hello? Where the heck is my water? There we go. All these people are survived just on cruise, ruining their ship's recycling systems. Alright, we're good for a little while. Nerful! Thank you for that follow. I pack all your litter because sometimes when I sign back in, they are mysteriously full again. Now I have to scroll all the way to mine. Got it. Why do all the guys play with female characters and the girls play with female characters too? Guys like something pretty to look at, I guess. I don't know. I can't speak for all guys and why they play female characters. Why I play female characters, it just feels better most of the time. If I have a choice to not play a male character, I'll play a female character. Because everyone likes girls. Imagine if your hanger was on top and the lobby was on the bottom. Just, yeah, I don't know. Just have it like a static button. This one here, like my hanger. I get it, but it's whatever. Plays a dude, made him look like a trucker. Nice. Do you agree that guys that play with female characters are gay? No, I don't agree with that at all. People have a lot of different reasons why they play the characters that they play. Like when I put the bottle into the trash, then it comes rocketing out of you. There's a study on that in VR chat? Was there really? Interesting. Oh wait, so before I get in, let's look at what the missions are. If anything, guys who play male characters, I don't know. Some people like to make characters that look like themselves too. Like, I'm not gonna judge you based on whether you chose to make a female or a male character. I know plenty of girls that also just make male characters. I don't know why. Turns out men view women as more expressive, or at least allowed to be more expressive. Interesting. That's also true, Zilch. Some people do it just because of, like, advantages in certain game modes, things like that. I feel like those that like associate with their character more are obviously going to play something that is like that matches, right? People who don't, and it's just like not like an extension of them or whatever, they're just going to pick whatever like they think looks cool or pretty or fits the vibe of what they're doing or whatever, you know what I mean? Okay. From Everest. So we want... Dude, don't walk around staring at your iPad. Okay, I can't go to Tisa. If you're a guy but you play with a female character, tells you a lot about you. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's something that people shouldn't read into necessarily. I feel like there's so many different reasons why people choose the characters that they choose that I don't put any stock into it. Where am I? Everest. This one goes to Seraphim and Port Tressler. It's really big. So many that would be so good for the whole sea. Do this. Just do a trip around the galaxy again. All right. 91 SCU of 10. 16 SCU or smaller. Going to Seraphim. $105 of 10. Going to Baijini. 135 of 10. Going to Everest. Nope, sorry. Port Tressler. You stack the experience missions on top of it. Were you just doing external, like manual loading with the whole sea? Maybe. Are the external freight elevators still broken? Or the, like, the cargo, whatever? Empire, no. Frequently you'd find broken ones, yeah. Then if you only want the rep at senior, take enough for one delivery point out of the 3 and stack other similar ones. Oh, yeah. Which, I mean, I could just do the Lagrange point stuff, which a lot of them will go to. I wonder, it'd probably be better for me to go to Seraphim a lot less broken stuff over there because I can't use Tisa. Want the money as well because you're saving for the mole.
2 hours later.
Zilch. I know this is the longest part. I get it. All right, let's pick up everything that goes to Seraphim from these stations, I think, and then we're gonna just stay at Seraphim. I think will be the path. I broke Tisa's spaceport. I broke my because that's where my home is. So my elevator doesn't work. So I can't bring up cargo there. I can deliver, but I can't take anything. Okay, I want everything going to Seraphim from these places. So got this one. Not planetary, not local. Russ, get it together. Stellar. You want Master Red Winds as well as Kovalex? Good to use post-it notes to keep track of it all while grinding Kovalex. I usually use my tablet. Right now I'm using a spreadsheet. So I don't feel like going and getting it. Jeez, I think I need my glasses. My eyes are doing weird things. This one? Oh, here's one of the ones that does the pick everything. So this would be pick up everything at Baijini then to take to Everest. User whiteboard. Smart. I mean, I can go get a whole C, but if external, like freight elevators, external freight elevators are like a hit and miss, whether or not they fit or whether or not they work. And I don't know how the auto loading is doing this patch because I have not tried. I have enough to buy a whole C right now. I do. Alright, we're gonna look for all the senior and experienced missions. Not that. By Genie, that's huge. I don't want that. How much was the other one that I just clicked on? This one. Okay, I can stack those. Hang on, this might be way better. We do. There's got to be Everest to buy Genie. There's no way there isn't. Can you not rent a whole C first? You cannot rent the whole C. It is not rentable. Dude, I remember when it was such a grind to get to 16 million. Like, it took me a couple months, I think, like doing cargo to hit 16 mil so I can get a whole C. Now I'm like, I played for a week. I have enough money. I'm good. I got it. I don't have it yet, but I can. That's because, so to be fair, I already had a Starfare, so doing refueling was insanely easy for me. I didn't have like any gatekeeps to do. I think I'm gonna make another account, do a 0 to hero account, and like I have nothing but the starter ship, and I have to earn everything else in game. I think I want to do a playthrough like that. How much of an accomplishment it was when I made 16 million. And then everything is broken now. Yeah, I need Everest. That's from Seraphim. We'd love to see you do that, to see how grindy it is. I'm down to do it. Next time that they've got like a referral bonus or something, maybe I'll do that. You only have an Avenger Titan. Nice, Kinsey. Onyx sites, then probably rent a ship for Gilly until you get. See, the thing is though, but I'm not a combat person. Like I like ASD, so I'd probably do that, but I don't know. Like, could you be an industrialist 0 to hero, and what would that entail? And that would basically be renting ships, right? I think I could do this one too. It'd be rent a ship for sure. It'd be like rent a whole A or something to start. 181, 311. I think is that too much? Hang on. I have the calculator. I'm sorry, guys. Calc. 181. Nope. 1 plus 311. 273. Nope, that's too much. Okay. We'll get rid of this one. Rent a Cuddy Black. Let a rock find gems until whole A. I think the Raylan is the best cargo ship as things are now. Definitely one of my favorites. I think most people say to go from starter to Cutlass Black, then into whatever. Like we pro you through the hauling ranks by itself. Use Atlas Geo. Everyone giving me ideas? Okay. So you have a bunch of from Everest harbors. I need a direct Everest to Baijini. Did I see if there was one? Let's Baijini to Everest. Thinking of grabbing the Citizen Starter Pack while it's on sale. Reminder, guys, Over here on the purple platform, we have a giveaway going on. We're giving away the Outsiders Alien Week starter pack. So that's the Silent Luminary paint. You get a gear and a rifle, and it includes obviously a game package. So if you've not played this game before and you want to, game package is what you need in order to play. Unfortunately, all of the giveaway tools are usually created for Twitch. So make sure that you join us over here on the purple platform. ! Giveaway. Your first entry is free, so ! Enter or ticket. If you click on the link for the giveaway, it gives you a better idea of how many points you have and all that, and how many tickets have been submitted and all that stuff. What does the PKD tag on your stream mean? PKD means polycystic kidney disease. So I'm diagnosed with polycystic kidney disease. It is something that affects my kidneys, obviously. They form cysts, and it's genetic. So if you guys find that I haven't drank water in a while, please remind me to drink water. Okay. You just bought 20 more calves. Sorry, CAG. My money is being spent on cows. Good. It's not there as an oh no. Like, my kidney function is still good and everything. But it's like an awareness thing, and you know, gives me a chance to talk to you guys about taking care of your kidneys. Drink water, guys. Coffee does not count. Laura, thank you for using your Prime sub. So you can't drink alcohol? I can drink alcohol. I can do things in moderation. If I had like liver problems, then it would obviously be, hey, don't drink any alcohol. But obviously the kidneys are the filter for your body, right? Or one of the main filters for your body, which is why, you know, it matters what you eat or drink for their health, and for me especially. So I do still drink from time to time on occasion, but I do have to drink a lot of water. Good deed for the day. Coffee's only 90% water. Beer, on the other hand, is 95%. You guys, stop it. Let's see. There's gotta be like a return trip. Like, I don't want to have to go to Port Tressler if I can manage it. Airport to Everest. What's up, Synth? Tressler to Seraphim. Ubari, thank you for that follow. Seraphim to Everest. Oh, here we go. Everest to Baijini. Okay, there's one. Stellar. So how much do you think that the Ironclad will be in the game? There's like a conversion rate, I feel like, between real money and the in-game money. I forget what it was. So unfortunately, I don't think I have a number off the top of my head. 25 to 28 mil. That feels right. Also 6 hours in the future. You need to eat more carrots and sugar snap peas, all raw. That will fix your kidneys. Unfortunately, polycystic kidney disease is not curable. But I'm sure that those things will help keep them from declining. Coffee can contribute to your hydration since it is water, and caffeine isn't a dehydrator, but it is not as ideal as water. I was told the opposite. I was told if I have a cup of coffee, which I'm allowed to have, they did say, yes, you can have a cup of coffee. They told me to cut out soda, cut out citrus. I'm not very good at that right now because I've been bad, but I have not been having as much caffeine. I'll have max like an 8-ounce cup of coffee, but they told me if you drink coffee, you have to drink twice as much like glasses of water. So if I have an 8-ounce cup of coffee, followed up with 16 ounces of water. Which contract do you take as a member to move through them fast and rank up? I just take anything on everything Silverback. I don't have an efficient way of doing anything. I'm a simulation. Yes, it's all coming together. Here's another one. Arista by Genie. So that's why I have to drink more water. My nephrologist, so my kidney doctor, actually gave me the mandate or whatever, the directive, drink a gallon of water a day. That's what I have to drink. So this is a 24 ounce like cup of water, right? I have to drink 5 1/3 of these every day. Member Kovaleks take a whole bee or caterpillar separate into 4 piles of 4 drops. Take 10 missions planetary at a time. 20 missions and you should be done with member. By Genie to Rikers and back is fair for making money, and as junior member under, but for rep there has to be better. Yeah, 1,000,000%. If you can, try to take as many of like the whatever the experience level you're on. Try to take those missions. If you can stack them with things that are other people with better functioning kidneys than me, like just as long as you guys are getting the proper amount of hydration per day. Dude, drink what you want. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you guys how to live your life. I'm not telling you guys to drink a gallon of water a day. I'm just saying that I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to. I am more prone to kidney stones and all sorts of other kidney complications. So the more water I drink, the better my kidneys work and function and filter out all the bad stuff that I may or may not have accidentally ingested. So that's just what I have to do. My name is pronounced Rahhzay. Most people honestly need to drink more water. It's true. Most people don't drink enough. 2/3 body weight in pounds, then swap pounds for ounces. 150 pounds with 100 ounces. You need to drink 8 pounds of water a day. Before passing, my wife had stage 2 kidney failure. She had a brain hemorrhage that took her. Look after yourself for the kids and yourself. Thank you, Cabo. I'm really sorry to hear that. Like that's the thing with like kidney diseases. It's usually not the kidney disease itself that will end poorly. It's other complications or other things. So, you know, if and when my kidneys begin to decline, it like I'll have higher, you know, blood pressure and a whole bunch of other things that could cause, you know, something else to happen, you know, before I go into kidney failure. You know what I mean? So the more that you guys remind me to drink water, the better, because I want to be here for a long time for my family. And that's what it comes down to. Your last job was in a hellishly hot or humid workplace. You needed to ensure people were keeping themselves hydrated. Oh yeah, most definitely. Up here in the deep freeze, it's a hot 81 degrees today, and you mix 2 gallons of water with tea, and it's gone by lunch. Then you start wish I had coffee. Hubby does play Star Citizen, yes, Silverback. Yes, he does. I have 2 kiddos, and the oldest is getting ready to go into middle school, so I want to be here as long as I can. Seraphim. His in-game name is Matthiason. Seraphim to Everest. Genie to Everest. I can do that. I need to survive to see the launch of Star Citizen 2045. I'm okay if this never launches in my lifetime. I'm okay with that. As long as I can continue to play it. Honestly, the bugs make for really good content, okay? I get a laugh every single time. Are there any fixes for cargo lifts so far, or will you still be stuck with 2 not working ones in your home hangar? No real fixes yet. My workaround has been, number 1, don't go to my home hangar, unfortunately. And always go somewhere that has an instanced hangar. So like going to stations or going to some of the distribution centers and things like that. That's what I've been doing. Those first 2 months were a brutal transition from elementary. Oh, yeah. I'm not ready. Thank you, Thaddeus. I'm almost gonna have to go refill. All right. 273 actually. How much space did I have? No, I don't have enough room. By Genie to Everest, 181. I could do this one. Oh wait, this is the one I have. Just kidding. I accepted something, and I'm looking at my list. I got caught up reading chat. You ever really land in your hangar that you didn't pledge for, and you're not a subscriber? You call it up, and the elevator won't let you on. Boo. It's definitely been a learning curve. You have 3 daughters. I have 2 daughters. Yes, baby. Pepsi. We got swim practice here in a little bit. Okay. No son. Yeah, no son. I was not blessed with any little boys. But that is okay. I am very, very happy mom of two daughters. What's up, Metal? How are you? I think that's probably good. I think I've been staring at this for way too long already, and I should just start loading boxes. I'm stuck. What's up, Liquid Frost? How are you doing? 10 little Tarzan, nothing better. Okay. Let's pull. Why is the direct underline in your contracts list? So I use oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry. So I use Mr. Kraken's like star strings like localization file, and it's more to be able to see things better at a glance, that like he has made it so that this stuff all pops up. So it shows if it's got a blueprint, has BP, or potentially has a blueprint. You know, just better call outs for different things, where they're going and whatever. Hopefully direct, because a lot of people want to try to do direct shipments instead of multiple drops. So all those things were includes in his file, and very useful. Okay, a 2 of those, and then those. I think that's it. Do spend time with a kid in an airport engineer area. You go there and teach the kid how to fly drones. But being a single guy, people think it's weird if you want to invest in kids' lives. Okay, got it out. Nice chatting with you. Good to see you, Silverback. And thank you for subscribing. Did you know the mods are a thing for Star Citizen already? It's something that they allow. So the whole point of it to begin with was so that, you know, you could translate everything for like a different language or whatever if you, you know, if English or whatever is in your first language and it's not in some other like native language. But they're okay with other small customizations. Like, so one of the things that a lot of people do, and actually what Mr. Kraken did too, so if you're looking at components, it's really hard to know at a glance like what kind it is and what grade it is. So now if you like hover over a component or you pick it up or whatever, it'd be like, okay, cool, this power plant is a grade 1 military power plant. And just better at a glance rather than having to like go to an external site, look it up, and then come back in and whatever. So very easy. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna get on and do the onboard tractor beam. Yeah, Mr. Kraken mod is mwah. Also CIG approved. Yeah, I'm sure that they like marked it as a favorite or something. Still can't sort by destinations or pick up locations with that one, right? No, unfortunately we can't. There's no filtering because it's just updating whatever like the game sees, right? So like if you're looking at your ASOP, like you can change what your ship is called or whatever. Like if you always want a certain ship to be on top, you can change the name of the ship to like have a character or something in front of it so it'll always be at the top, right? If you really wanted to do that, you don't need to, whatever. We have a search function now, but there's not a way to like make, like there is no sort function unfortunately in the contract. So even if there was like a trick to make it like always have like in alphabetical order or something, which even that would be helpful, CIG. Okay, let me just put like all rookie mission, like put the R's with the S and the S's and the whatever, put in, you know, instead of having to like, okay, oh, here's an experienced one and there's a senior one and there's a member and a rookie and a member, like let us anyway, yeah. But there's no filtering other than what they've given us as like categories. Have a drink. I'll match your water intake with my vodka intake. Are you drinking for me? Is that what's happening? I'm gonna need to refill. So I think I'm gonna load up the cargo, and then when we're in flight to Baishini, I will get up and do a refill. Wonder if their task lists for work are like the contract part. No wonder some bugs live forever. No, like they use Jira. I know for a fact. So they use Jira amongst probably other tools. So there's definitely filtering like abilities with that. I know because my husband is the one that migrated their Jira. So yeah, everything over to Jira and all that stuff, or like consolidated stuff. So I don't know a lot of things, but I know for sure that that was the thing that he did. Never drink alcohol, you keep your worms inside. Like to see ship names or hull numbers, like license plates on the ship. That'd be nice. Wish they divided up their pack file, so instead of one update every single time, they could push small patches. That'd be nice. Oh, I know it's a joke, but still, like, opportunity to talk about it. But to be fair, it also depends on what they're naming their stuff, on how they filter it. So there's that too. But hi, Chrissy. How are you? Yeah. Eating lunchy lunch? Nom 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 nom. Pasta and garlic bread. Ooh. Whoop. Love the Raylin. You love the Raylin. Still annoyed you didn't buy it during concept because the older SCU size was too small. Very beautiful ship. Agreed. Never thought I'd switch from a whole B so fast for medium cargo. Whoops. I know. It's like the whole B was so short-lived in my hangar at this point. Okay. Usually a greeting like that, you like, has to be something the other person is ready for. I feel like Chrissy was not ready for that. Right? Okay. I was just saying about Space Bear's greeting. I was like, I feel like a greeting like that, like, has to be something that's like an inside joke kind of a thing, right? Where like it's it's a conversation that's like ongoing or whatever. I was like, I didn't feel like you were ready for that kind of a greeting. Heard. Okay. There's only one spot I don't like with the tractor beam. If you have smaller boxes, you can't place and pick them up at the bottom most front part because the shield's in the way. Oh, yeah, that like... I try to avoid putting small stuff over here because this thing is in the way and it drives me nuts. It's like so many different better spots. Just avoid the thing. Let's see. Nope. Goodness. You redid all your scenes? I'll have to go check it out. Nope. You've just flipping the cargo off the grid. Finally got your tractor set up for your sticks. You don't, so you don't have to kill your thumb for finger scrolling constantly. Yeah, I forgot what the button was that I had to pull up. Come on. All right. There we go. All right, let's do engines on. Turn this off, turn that on. What am I doing? Delivering cargo. What's up, 9K? How are you doing? making dinner. Nice, nice. Not gonna be on too much longer. Kids have swim practice here in a little bit. I promised that they could go to the pool a little early. You'd like to know how I went about making the constellation. You have an idea in mind, but need to know how to implement the viewers and subs into it. Honestly, I just kept explaining to like Claude AI what I wanted, and did I like subscribe to it for like a month so that I had a little more leeway with making the things. Entity, please. Claude Code is sick. Yeah, so that I was just like, hey, here's this idea I want, because like I've seen like sub walls and stuff before, right? Where like that's not a new concept. Like some people do it physically. They'll write on a whiteboard or something. But I was like, I want something that feels like me, kind of fits with what we got going on. So I decided to make the galaxy thing, and took the time doing that, and told it the functionality I needed it to have. I use StreamerBot, so StreamerBot is what kind of informs the galaxy files what I need to happen, right? Like based on this code, it makes this thing happen, or these things appear, these variables reset, etc. So yeah, so my answer is just kind of tell Claude your idea and just keep refining. Okay, cool, this is working, this is not working. And I fed it all like the API pages for StreamerBot, and I was like, okay, keep these things in mind so that way we're using the correct variables, because each platform has their own thing. Because our sub-galaxy uses a whole bunch of, so it uses not only Twitch, but it uses Kick as well as Coffee to like add everything. So all like the green stars are Kick subscribers. If people have given bits, kicks, or tipped via Coffee, they'll have comments and things like that. So it's just like, as I like first started it, like just continued to grow, I'd come up with an idea. Okay, let me add some commands. Let me make it so people can find their star. What does that look like? Let me add, I want something that like all of today's support sparkles or whatever. So things like that. I need to get away from this station. You almost mistimed it, dude. You nailed it. It runs all your Discord bots across multiple servers, turned it into a sidekick. Nice. But if I can say something to... Okay, let me catch up on Chrissy. So, but couldn't the Twitch API just make it work? I'm sure the Twitch API maybe could inform it. It's just the thing, it has to get the information. So it's going, like right now the way I have it is it's going through StreamerBot to get the information. I don't know if you could link it directly to Twitch API. I'm sure you could. I don't know how. So that's why I went with what, like I was like, this is what I'm using, do this thing. Obviously, people who know more about development are going to know a more efficient or better way to inform, the whatever they're trying to make. Yes, baby. Okay. Is Claude not dead yet? Getting Claude to integrate with Instagram and TikTok is a royal pain in the butt. I believe that. Right. You just don't use StreamerBot, so you're thinking of other ways to implement your idea. I mean, if you know ways to get it to like pull APIs from different places and whatnot without having to necessarily use StreamerBot, then obviously go about that. And if you don't use, I was already using StreamerBot for other things, so that's why I was just like, hey, this is what I'm using. It'll give you different ideas of what to use if you're like, hey, I'm not using this thing. How can we do this? I could say something to all creators here. In the end, we as viewers are here to see you play Star Citizen. Some people over-design their streams with little gameplay, but just focusing on funky stream things, if that makes sense. I mean, sure. There's some people that have really elaborate things that they've created for the community to use, right? Like, an example that comes to mind is Citizen Spooner. But people love it. Like, there's gonna be people that could take it or leave it, right? There's people that don't care. They're there to watch him play the game. But there are other people that do very much enjoy that. So I feel like if it makes sense and you like it and you feel like it fits into whatever you're doing, then do it, right? Like, some people probably hate that I switched to this screen and I've got a galaxy of a whole bunch of just random names or whatever. I think it's cool. I think it's a fun way to show, like, all the people that supported. People like to play Where's Waldo with their stars, or they like to make it blink or make it do cool things. It's something cool to look at when, you know, I can't show you the game for whatever reason. So, you know, if it's like, I get like over engineering your stream, but as long as you know, I don't know, they're like, people usually have a healthy mix. A lot of the times that they switch to something else, or like the thing they're developing and thing they're working on, is because they're getting feedback from people and like, or showcasing it or showing it. Because I've had plenty of times where I'm just chilling on this screen and just talking about it because I'm really excited. I spent a lot of time doing this because I thought it would be really cool. I wanted to see it. I was hoping that you guys would be excited about it too. So, yeah. It's, yeah, community engagement. And, you know, like I said, it's one of those things. It's like no two people are going to like the exact same thing, right? Like, I'm sure there's people out there that don't like the idea of my galaxy. And I'm sure there are people that don't like Spooner's card game, or insert other thing that other people have done, right? There's probably people that hate that, you know, people probably hate that I have music on in the background. That's, you know, not, or that I don't do song requests or something like that. Or there are people that don't like that people play, you know, DRM songs, right? That they do have song requests. Like, no two people are gonna like the same thing, and you just go with what makes sense for you, your vibe, what you like. And if people like it, great. If they don't, then they can move on, and that's fine. Like, I'm not gonna be offended if you guys ultimately are like, dude, this Rahhzay chick is so annoying. She listens to metal all day, and all she does is run cargo boxes from point A to point B. I'm not gonna make everybody happy, and I'm okay with that. I like doing what I do. If you guys like hanging out with me, then you're gonna hang out with me. Like, I'm trying, like the hype train thing too, right? Like, some people probably hate that. I love it. I think it's hilarious, and I think it's a lot of fun. But there's like a reason why it's got an hour-long cooldown, right? Because if otherwise the entire stream would just be that, and then we would literally not play anything. You know, it's finding that balance of like how much stuff interrupts the thing that people are there to watch. And yeah, and especially since like 75% of this game is a long quantum travel. Becomes an interactive stream that the viewer has a fair bit of control over. I agree. So for the people that don't like it, they avoid those interactions, which makes them happen a lot less often. Like, I have Tangia on the stream. It goes off like 2-3 times the stream, other than like, you know, my, like, the little soundbite, like Star Citizen, the missile lock. Like, those are the things that are used the most, right? They're not intrusive. They're just sound bites, whatever, right? Yes, Spoon's stream might seem like a lot, but he puts a lot into his stream. He's got a lot going on, admittedly. Like, he's got a lot going on, but it's just like, if you just kind of like, you know, he's got enough of a healthy balance, but it's like not the whole stream, right? Once you realize this webcam is a Blackmagic cinema camera, you should be able to gauge what this guy's trying to do, right? You just don't like me. That's fine. You don't have to like me, little. You're only my master mod. We're only friends. Wait, you listen. That's all you listen to. He runs his stream with the backdrop of the cloud. Backdrop of what cloud? Like, I mean, this isn't my real room. If we think that this is what my room really looks like, I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, because this is a picture, and that I like had AI create so I could have something in the background that looks kind of believable to be like the interior of a ship or some, or like a hab or something, because I can't show you guys what's behind me because it's like my loft and my kids walk by and all that stuff. I'm trying not to like, yeah. P hype is awesome. No problems with that. Tangia is fun if you set it to 50 bits a tang. Like, I set the bit rate for Tangia based on how intrusive it is. If it's something that's going to be a long thing or it takes up most of my screen real estate, you're gonna have to pay for it. You know what I mean? That's how I view that. I actually sit in the kitchen. No, I'm in the loft. Oh yeah, Little. If Little likes you, he picks on you. Thoughts on the let's see, hang on. Why are we not? Can we please? Nope. Okay, so it's over here. I'm just, what is a loft? It's an open area upstairs, so like the staircase is actually next to me. Bring Me the Horizon dropped 2 songs today from their Count Your Blessings Repented album. Oh, I'll have to check it out. I'm so behind. I also just like, I don't follow music. I just like discover it along the way. Thank you for reminding me to hydrate. It is not a basement. It is like, I'm that person that's like, oh, it like I'm the weirdo that I have to put everything on shuffle. I think that's an ADHD thing. like if I'm like, okay, cool, I want this, it's on shuffle. I'm getting random stuff in this general genre. Things like that. It is not an attic, which is the area that's like the closest to the roof. It's just so like when you go up the stairs, and most like general like upstairs like 2-story houses have like, you know, bedrooms and whatever. Sometimes there's like a big open area, and that's considered the loft, and usually people put like entertainment stuff there, so they'll have like a TV or whatever. Ours basically got turned into an office. You're done for the day, Jeff? It's not coming to find you listening to K-pop every once in a while. Mm-hmm. I like K-pop, I like pop, I like a little bit of everything for the most part. Shuffle and skip 90% of what comes on for you. Yeah. Or if I've like heard a song a little too much or a band too much, then I just like, I'm like, okay, I need a break from you. Skip them for a while. Jeff brings gifts. He started a raffle. What does join do? So we've got a raffle up on yours, and so Several winners will get some shards, which you can turn in for tickets for the giveaway if you'd like. Also, ill metal. Yeah, right, little. Completely hooked on Emotionless in White's new songs. I haven't heard them yet. Upcoming album is gonna be absolutely. It's gonna absolutely destroy you. I saw. Oh gosh, what was it, like 2 years ago now? I don't even know anymore. 2-3 years ago. I don't know. I saw Motionless in White, Black Veil Brides, and Ice Nine Kills here in San Antonio for the Trinity of Terror tour. And Atreyu opened, but we like barely missed them. The big three. You know Motionless What and the boys for about 20 years now. Met them way back in Warped Tour 06. Nice. Remember torturing you with stuff when you did song requests? Or did you really torture me though? You were there in San Antonio, or just you just happened to also go to the same tour? Shut up. You were not. No way. Dude, that's wild. Oh, Chrissy and I were in the same building. You're in the pit? I mean, I don't do the pit. It was me and a girlfriend, and then one of her guy friends from work also showed up. Mostly it was just to make sure that we didn't die. She was huge on Black Veil Brides. I was huge on Ice Nine Kills. And like both of us like all three, so it just like worked out. And dude, this was like when, so I was height of ADHD, taking meds. I was dehydrated, overstimulated. My meds had worn off by the time we'd gotten to by the time Black Veil Brides was getting ready to get up. So every time we would shift more and more and more forward. And so by the time we were at Black Veil Brides, we were near the front. We're in the center. Like they're testing like their double drum kit, and like, and I was so dehydrated. They would like pass back like little tiny cups of like water, like the little cone cups. Dude, I was so lightheaded by the time they were like getting ready to come up. I think I stayed for like one song, but it was just like, I was starting to feel so sick from like being that weak and dehydrated, and then like having like all like the double bass like rocking my chest. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go buy the merch. I was like, I love you. I'm gonna go buy the merch. And I'm gonna go find water. I don't know. So like she was good. She was with her friend. She's having a blast. I was like, I'm gonna be on the side over here. So I went and I bought my shirt. Tried to get her one, and then I was just like, I think I was like on the outskirts for like the last 3 songs or something. But it was so cool. It was so sad. You were on that tour with them? Oh, that's so cool. It's a lot for sure. I was like, that was the first that I'd ever done. I also hadn't been to a concert in a long time. I don't even know what the last concert I went to before that was. Like, it had to have been at least 10 years since I had been to a concert. So I was jazzed. I was very excited to go. I was like one of the only people not wearing black. I think I was wearing my like red Ice Nine Kills shirt. I wonder. Photos. Let's see how far back I have to go for this. Did I put it in an album? I don't think I did. Look for pictures of me. Gosh, how long ago was that? It's a long time to not go to a show, then showing up to the Trinity of Terror tour. I mean, it's not the first metal concert I've been to. I think the first actual metal concert I went to was... Because I'd gone to a lot of like rock concerts. I'd gone to some pop. First metal concert I think I went to was Mudvayne in Detroit. Last show was Lamb of God, I think right after Randy got out of jail overseas. Okay, it was before that. Bye, Space Bear. You like watching them on stage? They really do theirs is definitely a very theatrical show for sure. Agreed. Let's see. I'm almost to that. Here we go. Oh, I don't have any pictures that's just me. I don't know that my friend wants me to put pictures of her up. Dang, my hair was so short. I'm looking at these pictures now. Oh, I've got purple like in my hair. Crazy. I forgot that phase. My hair was like this short. Godsmack was your first metal concert? Yuki likes metal? Yuki, we're gonna be best friends. I've decided. They did Metal Mayhem festival a few years in Cali. Nice. Ever doing a special no makeup day? You're beautiful. I just want to see. You just want to see what I look like without makeup? I'm sure I could pull up a picture. First ever was Drowning Pool and Puddle of Mud. You know who I wish I like, one of my favorite bands, even now, but who I never got to see was Evanescence. New metal genre. Did I take stuff off? I don't remember. I got so caught up in what I was doing. Well, actually, I have a picture on my Instagram of me pretty much not wearing any makeup. Literally from the weekend of Bar Citizen when we got double dogs. So. Listen to mostly pop now because the kids, yeah. But the 4-year-old's favorite song is Diggy Hole. I love it. First metal show was a festival, local radio station where you grew up, held a big 2-day festival every Memorial and Labor Day. Nice. Just gonna go to the Sphere to see Backstreet Boys. Nice. Okay. Whoops. Isn't No Doubt there right now? Yeah. Yeah, No Doubt's playing right now. Puddle of Mud. First song you learned on guitar was Drift and Die. We saw, so my brother-in-law and I, in April, saw Death Clock and Amon Amarth. Castle Rat opened. That was fun. I remember liking Death Clock more when I was like a teenager. Now I'm like, eh. But Amon Amarth was awesome. Not to say that Death Clock wasn't like cool and fun in and of itself, but I definitely preferred the Amon Amarth part of the show. You went to a Death Clock concert once? I came prepared this time. I had my loops. I was good. I think they had Black Dahlia Murder on Machine Head also. Nice. I'm listening to Pretzel Rocks actually. So it might vaguely sound like things, but it's meant to be like DRM free. That way I don't have to worry about like getting muted or demonetized or anything. Plus I like that I can tell it, hey, I want instrumental mode right now, please. You just split your audio tracks and send Spotify to its own source and not sending it to your Twitch pod. I know I could do that too. What's up, Gecko? I know I can do that too, but I mean, technically the studios and all that can get you strikes even just for your live. Is it you know, as likely to happen or as easy to get strikes? No, but it's still possible, unfortunately. So I just play it safe. Oh, that's right. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to go to a concert before the Trinity of Terror tour. You remember I told you how excited I was, little? Because I was supposed to go see Electric Callboy. Or what is it? Yeah. But they had to cancel because Nico had issues with I can't remember. Was it his jaw or something? I didn't go. Yeah, they canceled their whole US portion of their tour. I was so bummed. I was so bummed. You're about to say you had a chance to see Electric Cowboy and you didn't go? Oh, no. And the tickets were only like $20. They were at like a local place here in San Antonio, and I was so stoked. I was so excited to go. And then all that happened. Like he was having, I think he had like ear infections and a whole bunch of other issues kind of going on. I can't remember. But so they had to cancel their whole US portion of their tour. I was so bummed. So everyone, like every couple months, I double check. I was like, are they coming to the US? No. Are they coming to the US? No. How about now? No. Dang it. They're writing a new album. Ooh. You flew to Germany to see them? Dude, that's so sick. Because you're not beholden to anyone. You can go wherever the F you want. Truth. Are you checking to see when they tour again? Come fly to San Antonio. We'll go together. They probably wouldn't play in San Antonio. I'd probably have to go to Austin, but I'd 1,000,000% go to Austin for that. When We Got the Moves came on, the crowd went manic. I believe it. That would be a 100% a show that I lose my voice at. Since you don't have someone who will let you go to FanFest because you, ugh. Even when you, you'd be there, when you won't be there to keep me in check. Yeah, didn't you offer to like bring her along? I don't want to talk about her. Excuse me. She's like, I don't want to go. So it's like, cool. So I get to just not do the thing because you don't trust me, one. But you also don't want to figure out a solution. That said a lot more about her though. Like now, like knowing now. Because I don't know of any reason why she wouldn't trust you. She was very insecure. All right. 24 SU boxes should be completely deleted from the game. They're a complete waste for most cargo ships. 24 SU boxes are such a pain in the butt. I was trying to get you to go to FanFest next time if it happens. I would love to go to just one. I still have never been to a FanFest. But I'll have to have been playing the game for me to feel like it was worth going. So, yeah. We'll see. Honestly, I think I should have put these 32s on the bottom. Alright, this is gonna be the last trip. I gotta pee. Not related, just realizing that all that water, which I'm almost done with. Okay, water's empty. I'm gonna do BR back. Where's the hype train? We haven't had one yet. How do you get a max lift that color? It was an event reward. I will be right back, guys. Don't start a hype train without me. Okay? Okay. All right. We're back. Oh. You're not using the caveman plugin for Claude? You should. You'll save like 70% of your tokens. I don't even know what that means. But heard. I'll look it up. I'm not subscribed to Claude anymore. Every single thing Claude types out costs tokens. Ugh. So stupid. Which is why I asked it one thing earlier. Because what was the issue that I had? The comments didn't reset for like the stream reset. Because I was trying to fix it because I keep accidentally closing meld. So I was like, okay, I want it to have like a buffer of like 15 to 30 minutes where if we go back live, like a new live, it won't reset everything. But I guess it broke my my comments. Makes it speak like a caveman and simplifies so much stuff. Okay. That makes sense. Hey, Claude, stop being so verbose. Okay? Just do the thing. Do the thing that I'm asking. You just get in a car and drive to San Antonio. You could, but you just gotta take time off work. Alright. Let's get back to some cargo or whatever. But good tip, Chrissy. Thank you. I wrote it down. Was I putting stuff on? Yeah. Yeah, I look forward to seeing whatever it is you, your idea is. Because I know you said you had an idea, like, for, like, subs and stuff, and what you wanted. You wanted something to do. Do the thing. Okay, yeah. Oh, my music's too loud. Let me turn it down. For sure, Chrissy will do. Oop. Okay. Also, thank you guys for not starting a hype train without me, okay? I hate when that happens. To be fair, it was like a ghost hype train, so it wasn't even like people were trying to do it. Come on! I don't know why it keeps getting stuck. I also, so I was trying to use ChatGPT because that's what I'm paying for right now. To do, I was like, okay, let's see what ChatGPT comes up with for some of these command things I wanted, or whatever. Like I wanted Mogbot. Like when we've got the hype train going, right? Because it's always, I never know how far of a delay there is between stream and you guys, and it's different for everybody, right? So it sucks when we've got like the VIP hype going and people are trying to unlock the song at the very last second, but if they go based on what's on the screen, it might not be accurate. And so I was trying to make it so that we could figure out the timing and get Mogbot, like get my chatbot to like let people know how much time there was between like until the train ends and stuff like that. Claude is basically running your whole side gig right now between Discord bots, websites, storefronts, etc. It's making you enough to buy groceries each month in San Diego. Dang, San Diego is expensive. It's like the ugly stepchild. I know. I forgot what I needed. I needed ChatGPT for something. Something else. I also have just so much information in ChatGPT. It's better like remembering things between conversations than Claude is right now, even though I know they added the functionality, so. I forget what I needed it for. I don't know. I might switch back especially if I come up with more ideas that I need to like develop. I mean, that's obviously going to be the better of the two to do those things. I also need to update my website, Rahhzay.com. And I'm like, I might just leverage AI to kind of like help me come up with an idea, because I've got like my old branding on there. I've got so much old stuff on there. So it exists. It's there, but man, is it old. I don't even remember. Hang on, let me see. Because I know there's a picture of me on there too. Yeah, it's just this partnered family-friendly Twitch broadcaster. Oh, the little Twitch plugin works though, so that's good to see. Oh, that picture is from like 20. That was from like when I got partnered, or the year I got partnered, so that had to be a 2015 picture. Gosh, it's so old, and I need I have so many links and stuff I have to remove and. My Rahhzay.com website is so old. I've got a lot of old stuff on it. Links and stuff that probably don't work anymore or shouldn't. I used to be family friendly. Yeah, remember those days, little? Yeah. Pepper Charm, remember? Those were LA. Well, I mean, even when we lived here, we were family friendly. We were super family friendly when we lived in like Vegas. We were a lot more strict. Even here though. But we loosened the reins, at least for chat. Some, as long as people were like respectful. But I was family friendly, so I didn't swear. I don't swear very often now. It's just on occasion. Do I still have your job application? Oh, you know it. It's somewhere in my email. Because I think I had you guys fill out a Google form, right? What we need in Star System Bad? The ability to auto load or unload mission cargo. Agreed. I'll take a pay cut. I just want the rep. We'll come with NPC crew soon. Whoop. Come on. I want to do. I might resub to Claude because I want to do like a goal thing that tracks like the plus points or whatever, right? Where, because like gift subs don't count and prime subs don't count, but you need to get so many like points for 3 months in a row to get like a better cut from Twitch for like the partner plus program or whatever, or the plus program, because I think affiliates could do it too, right? To better track that. But I'm like, I'm not even like close enough to really make it worth it right now. What am I at? I'm at because we get a lot of gift subs. We're at 39 out of 100 for the tier 1. And we've got what, 5 days left in the month. Like we're not doing that. Chrissy. If only those counted for the plus program. Chrissy's obviously the new throne holder. Someone said gift subs. I said they don't count. They don't count. But no, you know what they do though? They make the galaxy that much fuller. Ta-da! It is so pretty though. Thank you, Chrissy, for all those gift subs. Congrats to all those that got a subscription. You must have fell on your keyboard then. Oh no! Oh no! I said doo-doo. I did. I did. I said doo-doo. What's up, Gideon? Chrissy, thank you so much. Turn my light off. I want some underlining on this elevator. What are you getting into with Star Citizen today? Wrapping up some hauling here soon. Just doing the Coblex rep grind. What are we at? What are we at? We're at a blip into senior. Cabo, thank you for the stretch. Hang on. Let me. I gotta stretch. Oh, ow. That actually hurt. My abs hurt. Like I'm still wearing compression garments. And drink. I should drink more water. And drink. Hello? Power. Radars are on. Okay, we're good. Make sure we're in the game so we don't accidentally close anything. We're good. All right. Whoops. I accidentally shot some fire. Is that a Raylan? It is. Or a T. Louis. Deliver the shipment. Or don't. Oh wait, I don't have. I'm not in nav mode. I am a professional. I am so good at this game. She said unconvincingly. Okay, fine. We're gonna be like that. Hi. Bye. Reminder, guys, there is a giveaway going on over here on the purple platform. Make sure you submit your tickets. We'll draw the winner on the 1st. Don't need to be present to win, but you do need to reply to my whisper within 24 hours on Twitch. Otherwise, we will re-roll. I'm multi-streaming? Yeah. It's a mixed bag. We're on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, TikTok, technically X, but it's really just to get you guys to come to literally any other platform. It's just, I'm live right now. YouTube Shorts too. As soon as you said the purple platform, I knew you were streaming to TikTok, right? Well, I mean, technically all of them get kind of weird about whatever. If I get banned on TikTok because I said Twitch, that's so stupid. I already get my lives restricted because I have boobs. Because excessive body exposure or whatever on the days that I wear like a tank top. I don't know if it happened today. I'm sure it did because I've got cleavage, but I got boobs, therefore certain audiences can't view my lives. Honestly, I'm not upset about it though. Because like the more I think about it, I'm like, you know what? That's probably fine. I don't know if I want some like, you know, you got to be 13 to have an account, right? Like I don't want some like 13-year-old coming in and whatever. Like if it's gonna make people feel some kind of way, I'm fine with it. When are you gonna stream on my refrigerator? What app is running on your refrigerator? being a human being, that's fine. Hi Pookie, thank you for that follow. I'll take it. I'll take the live restriction as long as they reach the people that are interested in Star Citizen or gaming or whatever. That's fine. That's the goal. Ooh, what's up, Pookie? You want to be some 13-year-olds for no? Little no, just no. Go put yourself in timeout. Go sit in the corner. Think about what you've said. Oh, wait. I just thought of another emote idea. Not related to what you said, little. Completely different. A box emote. I'm 100% sure. I was thinking about... I forgot I was thinking about... somehow my brain went to box emote. An emote with the chair in the corner. Well, oh, that's what it was. It was like the people that are like no with the spray bottle. So that's where my brain went, like that as an emote, and then I somehow was like cargo boxes, space cat in a box. There you go. That was the chain of thoughts. We do have a gift box. It's true. Even lace? How dare you? I forgot to make it so people can't write me. That was 7. What's up, Even Lace? How you doing? I hope stream is going well. It's going good. All of my elevators are working so far, and I have successfully not blown up. But now that you're here, I'll figure out a way. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. Guys, if you're not following the wonderful Evenlys, you should. Another awesome person here in the directory. Plays a lot of industrial things as well. Raid, more or less. What does that mean? Does that mean you were already here, but you were also watching Evenlys? I've definitely done that. It's like, raided, but I'm technically, I was here the whole time. Oh. What? I'm scared. What the heck? I didn't do it. Am I in the station? Am I out the station? I'm scared to move. Oh, man. I'm neither. I'm trapped like a bug. I don't think it'll give me an instance. My shields are down. My powers... I have no power? What? Oh, my... Wait, why? Why are my shields down? I did. It's not doing it. Nothing. My hangar request is completed. I bet you it's not anywhere where I'm at. Where's my hangar? My request is completed. What do I do? Have you guys seen this ship blow up before? I could show you. It looks really pretty. Star Citizen. Yeah, that bug on Levski could never get a hanger. Yeah, it's not gonna pick this as it's not gonna pick this instance. That's the thing that sucks. Whoa, wait, hang on. Hang on, we glitched into someone's instance. Wait. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to get out. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. Oh. Dude, how I glitched into someone's instance? I don't know. Whoa. That guy could have killed me. Well. Oh. Gonna DM me a picture of the mock-up. Ooh. I look forward. Okay, my kid's like, I asked for more time. She's gonna get 15 minutes. Mellow Yellow, thank you for that follow. Okay. Now, why the hell aren't my shields working? What if I turn the ship off and back on? Engine.
Systems on.
Yeah, I don't know why my shields are broken. YouTube is popping off. What is happening? Am I gonna have to turn my alarms or my alerts off? Okay, do we try again? Do we allow it to give us the exact same hanger? Okay, I feel like I'm getting botted. Like that's too many follows at once to feel genuine. Yeah, I don't have enough viewers to make that feel legitimate. That's not how I want to grow my channel, you guys. I'm turning off YouTube subs. Nope. Okay. My Discord is crashing. Okay. Bought it for sure. Yeah, they're like getting a couple in a row. I get it because like one triggers another person to be like, oh, I should follow or subscribe or whatever. Like a few, but like that's a lot in a row. Like that's not cool. That's not how I want to get followers on any platform. I need 1,000 on TikTok to be able to do all the cool, or well, most of the cool TikTok things. But like no. What are we at? We're at 750. Asher's up here. He's staring at you. Mm-hmm. Raffle bots? I don't know. All right, you've been hovering around 1,800 followers on TikTok for a couple years now. You don't post to it very often, so that's your own fault. I hear that. I just started growing it this year. I mean, I had an account. Well, I really just started an account this year. What I want more of is like genuine watch time on YouTube, so we can get partnered over there too. We're at 876 valid public watch hours out of 3,000. But we'll get it eventually. We've got good traction going, so we'll get it by the end of the year, I think. Let me get 1,000 so we can co-host. Sitting at 2, so you got a good start. You're in nav mode, switch to SCM. I'm in SCM. I'm not in nav. My shields are just... Oh well, now it worked. I was an SAM. I don't know why. You're not too worried about partnered YouTube. You already verified artists on YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Instagram, so it's fine. Yeah, that tracks. Okay. Keep my hanger. I'm gonna land in it. We exist. We exist. Okay. Let's unload this puppy. That was wild. I bet you if I turned alerts on, it's probably still happening. I just, ugh, I don't like that. I don't like it. I think it stopped. But I don't want to turn that part back on. So gross. I don't like that. Okay. Oh, my wee woo lights came on. Probably because we like glitched. Apparently, maybe I like ran into something or whatever, or it like made me run into something. Anyway, as I was saying, guys, make sure you check out Even Lace. This game sometimes. Star Citizen. All right. Make sure. Nope. Come back. Baby, come back. Ugh. There we go. Oh, come here. Bye, you. Bye. Oh, there. Come in. Come in. Okay. Oops. Bloop. Bless you, bud. All right. Just grit it to something. How are we doing so far tonight? Doing good. This is, I think, the last drop off before I get the kids ready for swim. It's their last practice of the season. We got a big swim meet this weekend. Whew. So, yeah. I will say, it's pretty, like, this is pretty cool when it's got the emergency lights on. It really shows off the stonework. Yes. Can I help you? Do you need something? I think the dog has to go potty. Your pool just opened last week. Mountain towns. Ah. All right, let me let him up. I'll be right back. Went swimming for 3 hours. Played baseball with 8 neighborhood kids. Pretty cool to get them all out together. That's awesome. All right. Let's finish this drop. And then I'll take the kids out. Go get ready. Dude, it'll take me like 2 minutes to get ready. You need to make sure you have your water, you have a towel, all the things. Your son was like 1 when you got into Star Citizen? Oh boy. Did I just lose a box? I don't think how old my youngest was. I think my youngest was 1 when I first started. Could be 15 next month. Dang! Mine's gonna be, my youngest is gonna be 10 this year. Yeah, I know I have one that's not on the grid. Come on. Yeah, it goes way too fast. I agree. Yep. Okay. It? I think so. Okay, I got everything. Sweet. Oh, okay. Check, check, check. How far into senior did we get? what do we? To be fair, we started at like a blip into senior. We passed the E. We did it, guys. It's so much. All right. Let's see. What's up, Anakin? How are you? All right, friends. We're getting ready to end the stream. Unfortunately, I would love to continue playing, but we've been live for a while. I don't even know how long anymore because our power cut out partway through stream. Thank goodness it's over. Okay. 9K. Jeez. Okay, bye. I'm gonna send you guys over to our friend Mr. Photog, I think. Cause he just